Hey there everyone, this is Jeff Perkins with JD Cutlery putting together another quick video on one of the new releases by Reate. It is another of the Baruka design knives, and this is the T3000. This one I was very happy to get the opportunity to pick up a little bit early at Blade Show. I picked up one that is the full titanium handle, and then the other one with the custom brown micarta inlays. So I'll go ahead and run through the specs on these. Like I said, I picked them up at Blade Show. These are not available through dealers yet. These are the only two I'm aware of being sold at this point, and the buff one, I believe, well actually I don't believe, I know has already been purchased. So really it's just the full titanium one that's still available at this point, and the price point is what they're going to be at when they are totally released. I have already spoken to David out at Reate, and he said that's what the prices are going to be. Very good price point on this one. I really like the design of it. Overall specs, you're looking at a total knife length of 6.81 inches. Blade length is 3 inches. Blade material, as you're seeing a lot of with Reate, is the M390. Closed length on it is 4 inches. Handle thickness is 0.51 inches. And you either have the solid titanium handle, or you'll have one like this one that's got the inserts. He's going to be doing carbon fiber. I don't think he's doing more of the micarta. I thought that was just a special deal for Blade Show. So we'll see what else they end up doing on inserts on those. Overall weight is 3.7 ounces. So getting the specs out of the way, we'll just go ahead and jump right in here. So the first one, I went ahead and just hit with a heavy buff. So this was a sandblasted finish that I went ahead and buffed. And you can see the fit on this is all real nice. Looks like it sticks out there, but of course it's got to stick out there so that your lock bar can go over the way it needs to. Centering is right on the money. It does have the opportunity for a lanyard. I didn't get the chance to put one on this one, but turned out real nice. The buffing and the micarta looked really good together. Of course, this is their kind of designed to look like an integral, but it isn't, of course. It's two different pieces with all the hardware on one side. The screws are nice and clean and hidden on the other side. It's got the typical flipper of the Baruka design, and the action is very nice. It's an interesting blade. You've got kind of a tiny bit of a recurve, and then she comes back on up. So very interesting. You have a swedge both sides at the top. Fits in my hand nicely. I would definitely call this a medium-sized knife. It's quite a bit larger. I wish I would have pulled a couple of the T2500s out. It is definitely a step up in size on the T2500 than the T3500 will be a little bit longer than this, and it will have 2 inlays on the one side. Wasn't able to get any of those, but this thing flips real nicely. Lock up nice and early. Of course, you've got your steel lock bar insert. I like the pocket clip. They've kind of milled out a little bit, giving it some definite dimension, and it does fit right into a milled out hole in the titanium. So even though it's only got the one screw in there, it's actually setting inside the hole, so it really fits in there secure. There's no chance of any loosening up and wiggling. So, but overall, this one Definitely turned out very nice. That buff was real good. On this one, we went ahead and went with a blue-green fade, and we did a heavy bronze stone wash to it to give it that roughed up look, help hide any wear and scratches that'll happen while you're using it. I do like that bronze stone wash just because it does help hide the wear and tear. It looks a little worn already. We already did all the hardware in bronze, all the screws, and of course the pocket clip was faded to match the handle, and the whole thing given that heavy stone wash to just give it a different feel. And of course this one, I did get the lanyard in on this one. This one's got some nice almost checkering in the cutout area where you would have the micarta insert on the other one. And the flipping action's pretty good on these. You've definitely got to come this direction. It's not a straight down. If you go straight down on this, it's not going to work, and you also got to watch where your finger is on the other side. So coming backwards in that light switch motion is definitely the ticket. Going straight down, it's not going to do it. You got to come from the top and go back with that light switch motion. So there, I almost did it myself. If you go right there, it's not going to go. Got to go from the top down the spine of the knife. So there again is that Tashi Baruka logo, your M390 done onto the blade, and of course your good old Reate. A little bit of oil in there, a little bit of fuzz too, sorry about that. So definitely a cool design. Very happy with these. Lockup is good and early on this one, probably about 20%. It's got a strong lock bar on it. Got to get used to it being in your hand, but you can definitely get it in there good. And centering is really nice on that as well. Always look at the tip at the butt. It's very misleading looking up here. All it takes is a little twist of the hand to make it look uncentered. If you look at the tip and the very end of the knife, that's always going to tell you if a knife is centered. So definitely very good looking knife. This is definitely much more my cup of tea over the 2500, just because the 2500 is such a small knife. This would be more in the line of size-wise of the ZT450, where the 2500 is going to be almost the same exact size as that new ZT0022. And when you look at the two in comparison, especially the ZT0022 versus the T2500, they are pretty much the same exact price point, and the Reate, just quality, fit and finish, overall materials, you're looking all titanium, ceramic bearings, great action on them. In my opinion, you can't go wrong on that one with the T2500 if you're looking for a small knife. It is definitely a small fit in the pocket type knife. This one's definitely a step up in size. In my opinion, this is a little bit more along what I would go with, but I am a big knife guy. This honestly is still, this would be considered a small knife if I were to carry it, because I carry big ones. I like the 4-inch blade, that type of thing. So we do have a number of the new Reates coming in. The brand new Kirby design just arrived yesterday. I've got a couple of those that I'll be pushing out here really soon. Unfortunately, I hurt my arm, so I'm a little bit behind on what I'd like to be, where I'd like to be right now. And then the T7000s are going to be coming soon as well. We've already made the orders on those, just waiting for them to go ahead and release. So we'll kind of see when those hit the public. Well, thank you for tuning in. And if you like the looks of these or any of our other knives, definitely check us out on the web at www.jdcutlery.com. And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.